So here we have the Nissan Juke 1.2 Techna on a 66 plate. I'm going to show you around the outside of the car first of all, and then we'll hop in and I'll run through a few controls on the inside. But as you'll see from the outside, it's a 5-door car with alloy wheels. Let's start off inside the boot and then work our way around the rest of the car from there. So as we approach the back of the car, you'll notice there's no reversing sensors. That's because this car has got a 360 camera, which I'll show you when we're inside the car. Plenty of boot space, as you can see, along with that 60/40 split folding rear seat. And this tray section will lift up to reveal the full amount of boot space underneath. You can remove this tray completely should you wish to. Okay, so we're just going to work our way back round to the front of the car now, and then I'll hop in and run through a few controls on the inside. But now that we've done a full circle of the car, you can see it's in great condition the whole way round. Just before I climb in, I think it's well worth seeing the interior from this exterior point of view. As you can see, you get full leather interior. There's a lot to run through on the dashboard of this car, so let's hop in and we'll do that now. Okay, so we're going to start with the dials. On the left hand side we've got the rev counter, and on the right hand side the speedometer. In the middle at the top you'll see the total miles for this car are 12,008. If we back out to the steering wheel, we've got stereo controls on the left hand side and the ability to answer and end phone calls. And on the right hand side we've got cruise control and speed limiter. Over in the centre here is the main colour touchscreen for the car. So you've got a few menu buttons themselves, down the right and left hand side, but the rest of it is touchscreen. So with regards to the radio, you can see we've got DAB digital radio. This car's got FM and AM radio as well. And on top of that, there's other ways of listening to music. You can see there's a CD player at the top just there. This car also has a USB and auxiliary input, which I'll show you in a moment. It has satellite navigation, which will come up on this screen. And one of my favourite features, it has a 360 reversing camera. So if we pop the car into reverse, what you'll see there is a reversing camera on the right hand side image, and on the left hand side image a bird's eye view of the car, so it will show the parking space the car is currently in, for example. If we take it back out and put it in neutral, it goes one step beyond that. If you press the camera button, you then have a front facing camera on the right hand side and the bird's eye view 360 camera on the left hand side. Press it again, you get the front facing camera and then a front near side camera, which is particularly useful for car parks with low bollards and those sorts of things. Working our way down, we've got the climate control. So you adjust the temperature on this side of the car, fan speed on this side, determine where you'd like the air to blow, and then turn the air conditioning on with that button, or push this in and it turns on automatic climate control, and the car will adjust the fan speed itself, as you can see it doing just there, and you can override that just by adjusting the fan speeds. This system goes one step beyond all of that. This is the climate control mode we're in. If I press D mode, you'll see all of these buttons will change. There you go, and now it's a driver setup screen. So we've got normal driving, sport driving, and it changes these various things, as you can see, and eco driving. So a really, really clever system. Underneath that, we've got the auxiliary and USB input, which I mentioned, and over to the left hand side a 12-volt charging socket. We then have a 6-speed manual gearbox, and underneath the central armrest, which folds away, we've got heated driver and passenger seats. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car in person and have a test drive, feel free to call any of our MJA sites. We'd love to hear from you soon.